It began with a body, but not the one they were looking for. In the remote Scottish Highlands, buried beneath 6 feet of ice in the greenhouse of a long-forgotten mansion, police discovered the perfectly preserved remains of a young woman. Blonde hair, broken wrist, and a heart-shaped locket clenched in frozen fingers. But here's the twist. She wasn't 𝐈𝐧𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐿, the heiress who went missing 38 years ago. She was someone else. Someone no one had reported missing. No records, no family, no name. And next to her, a handwritten note. This was never about 𝐈𝐧𝐂. Start with the Watcher. In the snow-covered highlands of northern Scotland, there stood a mansion no one dared to visit after sundown. The Blackmoor estate, an ancient relic belonging to a once mighty industrial family, had been silent for decades. But its silence wasn't peaceful. It was the kind that whispered secrets and remembered screams. This is the story of a journalist seeking redemption, a hacker chasing ghosts, and a mystery buried beneath decades of lies, betrayal, and blood. Nathan Cole wasn't always a disgraced journalist. Once hailed as a fearless investigator, he exposed corporate greed with surgical precision. But one misstep, a faulty source, and a wrongly accused CEO cost him everything. His reputation, his magazine, and nearly his sanity. 3 months after his public downfall, Nathan received a letter, handwritten, sealed with wax. No return address, just one sentence. I need you to uncover the truth about my niece's disappearance. Blackmoor Estate, 1987. The sender? Alistair Blackmoor, a reclusive billionaire believed to be long dead. Nathan, with nothing left to lose, traveled to the bleak edges of the Highlands. The Blackmoor Estate stood like a ghost, its turrets swallowed in mist, its hallways echoing with the weight of unspoken history. Alistair, frail but sharp as ever, offered a disturbing request. My niece, 𝐈𝐧𝐂, vanished 38 years ago during a family gathering. No body was found. No police theory made sense. Everyone says she ran away. I say someone killed her, and the killer still walks among my family. But there was a condition. Nathan had 6 weeks. After that, the estate would be auctioned, and its secrets buried forever. Nathan needed help. Someone who didn't play by rules. That's when he found Ren Arden, a 27-year-old cyber investigator with a reputation in the dark corners of the internet. Tattooed, reclusive, and brilliant, Ren had hacked corporations, stolen back identities, and exposed underground trafficking rings, always anonymously. Ren had her own reasons for saying yes. Her mother once worked as a maid at Blackmoor in the 80s and disappeared the same year 𝐈𝐧𝐂 did. Together, Nathan and Ren began peeling back layers of aristocratic decay. The Blackmoor family had secrets hidden in every wing of the mansion. An alcoholic uncle who never stopped collecting old photographs. A pious cousin, now a priest, who once led cleansing rituals on the estate. A diary found behind a brick wall, written by 𝐈𝐧𝐂 herself, detailing threats, manipulation, and a mysterious figure she called the Watcher in the North Wing. The deeper they dug, the more they realized this wasn't just a disappearance. It was part of a generational cycle of abuse, covered up through wealth and intimidation. Ren's digital skills uncovered disturbing evidence. A private ledger, encrypted, detailing hush payments made by the Blackmoors over 40 years. The recipients? Former staff, police chiefs, even journalists. One snowy night, while searching the sealed greenhouse on the edge of the property, Nathan found what had eluded the police for decades, a locket buried in the frozen soil. Inside was a photo of 𝐈𝐧𝐂, and a date scratched into the back, January 3rd, 1987, the night she vanished. Ren traced old architectural blueprints of the estate and discovered something odd. A hidden cellar beneath the West Wing, not listed in any modern maps. They broke it. What they found was horrifying. A room lined with soundproof insulation, shackles, faded bloodstains, and on the wall, photos of 𝐈𝐧𝐂 and 2 other missing women. Among them was Ren's mother. The killer had been hiding in plain sight all along. Ambrose Blackmoor, Alistair's eldest son, charming, philanthropic, and utterly monstrous. He had used the estate's isolation to carry out unspeakable acts. Every time someone got too close, he made them disappear. Nathan confronted Alistair, demanding answers, but the old man wept, not out of guilt, but relief. I knew it was him, but I needed proof. I needed someone who couldn't be bought. In a final twist, Ambrose tried to flee. But Ren had already exposed everything online. Photos, evidence, names. By the time he reached the nearby town, police were waiting. The estate burned to the ground that night. Ren said it herself. Some places don't deserve to stand, she said. Nathan published the story of his life, not in a magazine, but as a book. The Frozen Silence, a chronicle of the Blackmoor curse. Ren vanished again, off the grid, unreachable. But every once in a while, Nathan would get an email from an anonymous address. More truth to find, keep digging. Some mysteries aren't meant to be solved for justice. Some are solved so the dead can finally rest.